The last call. The phone rang at 2:17 a.m. Daniel Cruz stared at it from across the kitchen, the vibration rattling against the cracked tile like an insect trapped in a jar. No one called at this hour unless something had gone wrong or unless something had been waiting. He didn't answer until the ringing stopped. The silence afterward felt heavier than the sound. Then the phone rang again. Daniel picked it up. Hello? Breathing. Slow. Controlled. On the other end, someone was listening. Daniel, the voice said. Calm. Familiar in a way that made his chest tighten. You finally answered. Who is this? A soft chuckle. You already know. Daniel's hand trembled. He glanced at the hallway leading to the bedroom where his wife and daughter slept. You said never to call again. That was before you broke the agreement. I didn't. You testified. The word landed like a hammer. Daniel swallowed. He had spent 5 years convincing himself that cooperating with the authorities had closed the door on his past. New name, new job, new city. But some doors didn't close. They waited. You put people in prison, the voice continued. Important people. They were criminals. So were you. The line went quiet, except for breathing. Then, look outside. Daniel walked to the window. The street lamp flickered, bathing the empty road in yellow light. His heart sank. A black sedan sat at the curb, engine running. They're sleeping, the voice said gently. Your wife, your daughter, such a fragile routine you've built. What do you want? Simple, the voice replied. You're going to fix what you broke. A pause. Tomorrow morning, you'll go to the district attorney's office and tell them you lied. You'll say your testimony was coerced, fabricated, unreliable. That's impossible. The cases, we don't need them overturned, just poisoned. Daniel closed his eyes. And if I refuse? The sedan's headlights blinked once. You won't. The call ended. Daniel stood frozen long after the screen went dark. At 6:30 a.m., he kissed his daughter's forehead before she woke. His wife murmured something in her sleep. He lingered longer than usual, memorizing the weight of the moment. The sedan followed him all the way to the city. At the district attorney's office, Daniel sat across from Assistant D.A. Miriam Reyes. She noticed his shaking hands immediately. You don't look well, she said. I need to amend my statement. Her expression hardened. Why? Daniel glanced at the window, at the reflection staring back at him. A man who thought survival meant silence. There were things I exaggerated, he said, things I couldn't prove. Miriam leaned back. Daniel, you were our key witness. You were under oath. I know. She studied him carefully. Is someone threatening you? Daniel opened his mouth. He thought of the sedan, the phone call, the quiet confidence in the voice that knew where he lived, when he slept, what he loved. He shook his head. No. Miriam slid a folder across the desk. Before you say anything else, look at this. Inside were photos, the black sedan, parked near his house, a man stepping out of it. Daniel's blood ran cold. That's Victor Salgado, Miriam said. The man who called you. You knew? We've been watching him for months, she said. We suspected he'd try to silence witnesses. We just didn't know which one he'd reach first. Daniel's breath came fast. Then why didn't you protect my family? We did, Miriam said. Your house has been under surveillance since last night. The sedan never came closer than the curb. Daniel slumped forward, the weight of fear crashing down all at once. He said he'd hurt them. He wanted you to believe that, she said. Fear makes people obedient. She leaned in. "Now tell me exactly what he said." Daniel straightened. For the first time since 2:17 a.m., his fear shifted, sharpened into something else. Resolve. That night, the sedan was empty when it pulled into a warehouse by the river. Victor Salgado never saw the unmarked cars until it was too late. Daniel listened to the arrest over the phone from his living room, his daughter asleep on his chest. When the call ended, the house felt different. Not safe. Nothing ever truly was. But quieter. The phone lay still on the table. It didn't ring again.